Hello and welcome to a new segment we have here on CUTV. This is called Paul's Picks. I'm Paul, your host. You may remember a show we had a while back called Luke's Box Office with tall guy, short hair. Anyway, he's quit the station. He's not with CUTV anymore, and so he's left me to take over. And this is not like Luke's Box Office where we review modern films. No. What I'm doing here is I am picking films that are on video to be shown on the air on CUTV. And the film I have chosen this time, on our first edition, is In the Line of Fire, starring Clint Eastwood, Rene Russo, and John Malkovich. First of all, you probably all know about the scandal going on in Washington, D.C. right now, so I figured why not pick a movie about a president? Secondly, well, this movie was very popular because it was made in 1993, which was 30 years after the assassination of John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Clint Eastwood, who is really making a comeback as an aging Secret Service agent. He's famous for all his cowboy movies before, and this is his comeback after The Unforgiven. Also stars John Malkovich, who really steals the show, I think, as the assassin, and Rene Russo as Eastwood's field agent. This film was also a comeback for Columbia Pictures, which lost a lot of revenue on Last Action Hero, and so they made this film to make up. Well, it's time to present the movie, so just sit back wherever you are and enjoy CUTV's presentation of In the Line of Fire. Was In the Line of Fire, our first feature-length film shown on CUTV in 1998. At least I think it is. Anyway, I just want to point out a few things about the film you have just seen. I really like the chemistry between John Malkovich and Clint Eastwood. It's like in the beginning you see Malkovich is very cool with his plan he's laid out. He's taunting Clint Eastwood, saying, you were not there for John F. Kennedy, and you're not going to be there for this president. This is a fictional president, of course, after shooting the sidekick of Clint Eastwood. And that's evident in the scene where he says, Frank, you know how easily I could kill you. You're alive because I've allowed it, so show me some respect. That's a sign that, well, he was really crazy to begin with, but then he goes even more so. He was the traditional hero he once was. It was a comeback for him after doing The Unforgiven, and it was a comeback for him as well, doing something outside of Warner Brothers, doing Columbia Pictures this time. It's a good idea to cast two well-known TV stars into this to generate the small screen audience. I'm talking about John Mahoney, who plays Frasier's father on Frasier, and what's his name, Fred Dalton, who plays Kenny Vanya on Seinfeld. Having them as part of the FBI team was a good move. Also, I should point out, if you can zoom in on the box, you see the scene in question with the hanging. It's in this little window here. The hanging where John Malkovich was holding Clint Eastwood up by one hand, and he had the gun in his hand, and he was going to shoot and say, well, if you shoot me, you die, and the president lives. In that scene, I should point out that he was actually hanging, and there was no safety net used, and it was very well done because he had to jump to the right position so that he would be not over the balcony, but just far enough away so he could hang and jump and land on the balcony. The suspense and intrigue around the assassin, the character of John Malkovich. I know he said, "Call me Booth," he said. Like, you keep wondering who he is, what he looks like. You know, they don't show his face up close. He wears many disguises throughout the film. You know, he pretends to be other people, as in the scene with the bank. And he goes after the bank teller. That was, you know, giving you an insight of his character. And I don't know if we go on. Do we go on with the rating system that Luke used to do? No?
Do you wanna?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
If I had to pay $8.50 to see this one, if I wanted to pay it again, I'd give an amount out of it. The amount I would give is $7.10.
$7.10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you've got a video store nearby or you want to see it again, by all means, go out there, rent In the Line of Fire, or stay tuned to CUTV for the next couple of days, and we'll be showing you encore presentations of Paul's picks, our feature film, In the Line of Fire. That's it for me. Catch you in the corridors. And